a way to now win games like this, a crucial game today. Can you just talk a little bit about, how that maturity process maybe has evolved, guys?
I think a lot of guys have grown up, from putting their heads down, and staying the course of the game. We went on runs, first half, second half, where we could have put them away, but they kept coming back, and they ended up taking the lead at the end. But I thought, there was always somebody, either on the bench or that was in the game, saying, don't put your heads down, let's go, let's keep playing. And I thought the energy, went into overtime, and that's what got us to win.
DJ, same thing.
Yeah, in the second half, we let them get some offensive rebounds and let them get their heads up. And, they obviously knocked down shots. And then the first half was kind of ugly. Nobody really hit some shots. Both of us shot low percentages. So we just kind of had to keep with the game. When they took that lead in the second half, I just kept saying it's not over. Still time left. Whether we got to do this in overtime or whatever, just keep doing what we're doing. And luckily we came out to win.
DJ, wins are always good, but just the way this game went, like Tyrone said, you guys were leading pretty much the entire game. I think I was with about a minute and a half to go in regulation, somewhere around there. And then you guys come back, force overtime, and then make shots in overtime. How much bigger, the way this game went, does this win become?
I think it's good for all our guys, being able to come out down to and execute a play that coach drew up in the huddle. I think that's big for us, just being able to do that and, not get off course, keep our poise, and really execute offensively. And that's what we did to tie it up. And then we got to stop there. It was crucial at the end. And comes with a little bit of luck, too, because they didn't get that tip in.
DJ, how were you guys able to keep your composure, I guess, to start overtime after what had happened at the end of regulation? Obviously, probably a lot of teams, especially young teams, have been rattled by what had just happened. And going back to the Villanova game, when you went to overtime in a similar situation, things didn't go very well. I guess, is that kind of emblematic of how far you guys have come the last couple months?
I think so. Like I said, we just kept saying the game's not over. Keep playing defense, staying to the ball, through the ball screens and everything. Don't let them get in the paint. And in overtime, I think we did a pretty good job of that. They still got a couple offensive boards, but it's a win in our book, and I guess that's all that matters.
Tyrone, can you just walk us through two sequences at the end of regulation, both the game time basket you scored and the stop on Marble there at the end of regulation? The last bucket to tie the game up, I have to credit that to Coach Painter. He drew up a great play where we set a double ball screen on top of the zone. We had, big AJ, he blasted inside, so it ended up being an easy layup for me, actually, with nobody in my face. So I just had to credit it to Coach Painter. And then the stop, I knew he was going to probably try to, drive me to the basket. And I just tried to, stay away from him, not foul him, and just keep my hands up and do to the best of my ability.
Donnie, we talked a little bit yesterday about, your shot and just, that you're feeling more confident. And you got your shot today because of, some foul trouble, but also you were needed. The matchup seemed to be pretty good. Just talk a little bit about what you tried to contribute today, and it seemed like once you got a bucket or two, you could just see your confidence evolving. Am I right? Can you talk about that?
Yeah, obviously whenever your shot's falling, you're going to have, you have more energy and stuff, but, I really just try to focus on defense and try to lock my guy down as much as possible and just try to do the little things. But yeah, when your shot's falling, I just had more confidence out there. I had to play with a little bit more energy.
Take two more, Daniel and Brian. DJ, they were shooting under 20% for most of the games they were on that run. What were you guys able to do defensively to give them so much trouble throughout most of the second half and, of course, first half?
Just trying to take them out of rhythm, really. I'm not giving, Oglesby or Eric May and Aaron White those open looks that get them going. And just trying to make them shoot pull-up jumpers over us on defense was the key, making them shoot low percentage shots. And in the first half, I think we obviously did a good job of that. They didn't hit a lot in the first half, and then they went on that little run in the second half where they made some plays, and that's credit to them to be able to knock down those shots. But luckily we came out in the end and were able to get the win.